Okay, a little size comparison. Got your standard Altoids tin, and it's safe to say that this is half the amount of space. All right, let's get to it. And the tin is closed, by the way. All right. So this is just colored duct tape. It's what you want, especially for water bag repair. Is the name brand duct tape. Gorilla tape isn't the greatest. It's like $5 a roll for the colored ones, and it's on parchment paper to keep its stickiness. And you definitely want to have this leeway with the parchment paper to, to take it off, and it keeps its stickiness pretty well. Got a large fish hook, or large for this size 10. Got a paper or a safety pin. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with these little miscellaneous items. Safety pins and paper clips, and these are some rubber bands. Got a twist tie there. 2 aqua tabs. Got 2 of these waterproof butterfly band-aids. Alright, these matches are Uncle Tommy matches, and I've used the red ones before in my 5 C's of Survival and Altoids kit in this tin, if I haven't privated it, if you're watching this 2 years from now. But got 4 waterproof matches, and I don't know if you can see, but there's this accelerant here that makes the flame bigger, and the match is harder. It's more wind resistant. So 4 of these. You're supposed to take your thumbnail and chip a piece of the wax off of the tip and then light it, but I mean I can get them lit without the thumbnail deal. All right, so there's a little flashlight in here. Here's a spare set of batteries. There's 3 little batteries there. Got just a regular one of those cheap whistles. They're very tough, very loud. And I took a piece of this reflective name brand duct tape and put it on here. In case you drop it, it'll be easier to see. This is 36 feet of 20-pound test braided fishing line. This is 36 feet of 50-pound test Kevlar, so that's the cordage. Could have fit more if I wanted to. Got 3 of these tinder tabs. They get dirty if you stare at them hard. Let's see. This is a full size one. I think I cut a little off of this and a little off of that, but if you're dealing with wet conditions, it can be hard to get a fire started, or if you don't have the proper kindling, so it's good to have some tinder tabs. This is a glover's needle with painter's tape at the end so it doesn't poke me, but it has a pretty big eye on it, so I'm pretty sure you could sew with this braided Kevlar line 50-pound test, and I'm almost positive you can sew a braided fishing line. Got this compass. I got this off the Wazoo website. It was like $13, but with shipping it ended up being like $18. And I've got a compass similar to this that I paid like less than 10 total. Sun Company compass, but I think if it's off the Wazoo website, it's like quality controlled. It's pointing in the right direction, by the way. Okay, that flashlight I was just talking about. It's 100 lumens, not bad at all for such a little light. It's a LED, and these are made for balloons. Like it lights up colored helium balloons. But yeah, you could walk a trail with this. It makes more light than you would think. All right, got this little fishing kit here. Not gonna rush through the video. I probably already said that. We're getting there. Okay, we got a small fishing hook, another small fishing hook, and then this is a tiny hook. Got two small split shot sinkers and then a BB sinker. And I could have packed a lot more in here, especially in the bottom and the nooks and crannies. I didn't tuck stuff in there. I didn't want to put so much stuff in here that it got to the point of ridiculousness. Um, So yeah, I just kind of threw this together. I didn't really strategize and try different ways to pack it and all that. This is a sandwich bag, and sandwich bags actually hold 4 cups of water, which is a quart. You get those big World Pack water bags; they hold about a quart, maybe a liter, close to the same thing. So 4 cups of water in this goes well with your aqua tabs. 1 aqua tab per quart or liter. Yeah, those quart size freezer bags actually hold 2 quarts. Snack size bags hold 2 cups. So sandwich bag, 4 cups. Got a nice thick ferro rod. This is 0.3 inches wide, and I think it's like 2.75 inches long. Match striker. Probably better to use a waterproof match striker. This is just off of those cheap kitchen matches, so if this got wet, it might not work as well. A heartburn pill. Um, if I would have strategized on how I packed everything, I would have put a caffeine pill for survival. I've already talked about that plenty. Yeah, heartburn pill. Yeah, if you've ever had like some real bad heartburn, I bet you remember it. It'll keep you. It'll stop you from sleeping. Ferro rod striker here. Got a small safety pin. You can use that to dig out splinters and stuff like that. Glass. Got a little BB sinker. And with this tin, the top is kind of like a speed bump, and the bottom is like a reverse speed bump. I flattened out the bottom because it was caved in when I got it. That's how they are from the factory. I kind of flattened it, but not with a hammer or anything, so I could have got it even more flat. This is the Gerber STL, and these are like $12 brand new. It's not a bad idea for a Altoid kit, for an Altoid knife, Altoid survival kit knife. Um, it's got this little sheet of metal that you push to the side, a spring, I guess you'd call it, to close it. But if your fingers are tender or real wet and you don't have good calluses on your thumbs, then it can be a pain in the butt to push that piece of metal to the side to close it. Alright, so something that would go good with this little kit is a Mylar blanket. And then if you really want to be cooking with gasoline, this is a Vanger Evo 13. If you saw that video, before I continue, do me a favor and give this video a like so YouTube will show the video to more people. So if you, Whitetail Survival did a video with a kit of mine. His video is called Can I Survive with This Little Survival Tin? And the knife I sent him, because you can see how my kit actually worked that I sent him, the knife I sent him was a Vanger backpacker. This is the backpacker, only it has these ergonomic contoured scales. So I'll show you what it's got. You got your saw here, which is great for survival, of course. Let's say you wanted to make some 2.5-inch ridge poles. This can do it. You cut at different angles. The back of the saw makes a great ferro rod striker. And I was going to say, a wire saw will break. You don't have to worry about these break. Well, 99% of the time, you don't have to worry about it breaking. You just don't put too much force on it. Let the saw do the work, of course. But when you're using a used Swiss Army knife, you can get new old stock Swiss Army knives that aren't being produced anymore. But if you want to get a affordable used Swiss Army knife, have a backup blade if it's used. There's a backup blade right there. So that's the saw. Got the main blade. This has a locking blade. This little lever locks. And it's got a half stop so it doesn't slam on your finger. You got the fingernail file with the fingernail cleaning tip, can opener, bottle opener. Got a corkscrew here. You can use corkscrews to untie knots. You can even screw a corkscrew into a log and carry it. So you got a handle. You can screw a corkscrew into a tree and hang your bag off of it. And then here is the reamer. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by.